Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company. It is great to see you and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. We've got one of those days today, chance of showers all day, on and off sun, cloud, but you know what? Why not go out and try to catch some carp? So that's what I'm doing today, folks. Let me get my line in and I'll explain what I've done here. Get that line in there. Okay, right about there. That's where so what I'm using, folks, I'm using corn. And I just went to the grocery store and bought regular frozen corn. And that's what I'm using today. And what I did is I just threw a couple of handfuls of corn out here in the area I'm gonna fish as chum. Because what's gonna happen, folks, is the carp are on the move. They're on the move looking for food. And what I'm hoping for with that chum, when they pass through here, they see the chum, they stop, they pick it up, and then they hang around in the area and hopefully find my corn. Now, speaking of my corn, I am running a T-turn bait rig. This is the pre-tied T-turn rig. All you do is snap on a sinker and you're good to go. And I've loaded it up, I've loaded my hook up with corn. And I'm starting out with that. Now, if I find I get little fish pecking away at my corn and losing my corn, I did bring some catch a carp bait pockets with me. I'll use a bait pocket because I'll stuff a corn in the catch a carp bait pocket and there's no chance of them getting that, but it's still good for the carp. So the line is in, I've chummed the area, I've got my T-turn bait rig. The T-turn allows me to fish tangle free. If the carp want to turn around and spin around, that T-turn will keep my line tangle free and twist free. And I think I might even get a second line out, folks. We're actually allowed to fish with 3 rods for carp as long as you're using a plant-based bait, which I am today. So I've got one line in, I'll debate, we'll see if I put another line in, but for right now, at least I've got a line in and I'm started. So glad you could join me, folks. Stay tuned. Oh, definitely something small, and he swam right towards the shoreline, but he picked up that corn. Oh, it's just a little carp, a small carp, folks. He just picked it up and ran right towards me. Nice little carp. Okay, that's a start. Come on, Mr. Carp. I don't need the net for you, I don't think. There we go. Hey, I know it's a small carp, but isn't that a nice fish right there? That's a nice carp, folks. He gave me these small bites. It's either, I thought maybe I had a little catfish biting, but, oops, sorry, bud. Slippery. He's hooked just in the side of the mouth. And speaking of side of the mouth, I did bring 2 different carp rigs with me, T-turn bait rigs. The one I'm using has got an octopus style hook, and the other one has got a circle hook. 2 different models depending on how you want to fish. You just got to remember, with an octopus style hook, you have to set the hook. With the circle hook, you just reel and it finds itself into the side of the mouth. Okay, we're going to get you back in, buddy. Okay, well, not too exciting, but it's a start. He just picked it up, swam right to the boat, and that's it. And then I reeled him in. Okay, so get my line untangled here. I did put a second line out. This is my first line here, and we moved up creek just a little bit. We had a lot of floating matter going on back at the first spot, so we just moved up a little bit. Where's my corn? We moved up just a little bit and decided to fish this area. Again, it kind of funnels in here, a little bit of a narrow spot, so we thought we'd stop here and give it a try. And it produced a small carp, but a carp nonetheless. Now here's the thing with carp fishing, folks. There's creeks, there's streams, there's little lakes, there's ponds all throughout North America here, and most of them hold carp. So you could get yourself out for a nice day, fish from shore, get yourself a lawn chair, pack a lunch, and just have a relaxing day fishing for carp. Or if you have some children or know of someone who has some kids who'd like to go fishing, what an opportunity it is to get out and do a little carp fishing. Because That one was small, but I'll tell you what, folks, there are some big carp. And if you get a child who gets himself into a big fish, they got a battle on their hands. They'll be hooked for life. Okay, so that's back in that same area. And I might want to chum a little more because that carp might have ate a lot of my chum. So I'm just going to chum some more in that area. And then I'll chum back where my first rod is. Okay, we are back in action, folks. See if we can get ourselves into another fish. Yeah, we got another pickup, folks. This time this one didn't swim right to the boat. Move my other rod out of the way. It doesn't feel like a big one, but he feels bigger than the other one. But he just gave me a nice bite though. Oh boy. Now he's running, he's going right to those lilies and weeds here. I got to keep him out of there. I am running braided line. I got Thunder braid on, but only 15-pound test on this particular rod. And then of course the T-turn bait rig's got fluorocarbon line. I'd like to at least get a look at this fish. Oh, there's a little swirl there. Now this way I got to be careful, close to the boat. Oh, we got a, looked like a channel cat for a second. Like, oh, I didn't get too good of a look at him. I know there's bullheads in here, but there are the odd channel cat in here too. And guess what, folks? It's exactly what I got. I got myself a channel cat. Not exactly the carp we were looking for, but and he took the corn. That's a decent channel, actually. I mean, it's not huge, but it's a good size one. Come on, buddy. Maybe this one I'll use the net. Let's get him in here. He is in the bag. There we go. That's a decent channel. They got nice color on them when they're young like this and smaller. You got a nice coloration to them. Well, he kind of bit like a carp. He's hooked just on the inside of the mouth as well. Just inside. Right there. Actually, not hooked that much. But it's in that tough part of the mouth. There we go. Oh, that's my second drop. I dropped the carp, I dropped the catfish. Oh, let's try that again. Let's try that again. I'll hold you this time this way. There we go. I was trying to say, isn't that a nice channel cat right there? Hey? I knew that was going to happen. Okay, buddy. All right. Let's get you back. Oh, and away you go. But I'll tell you what, folks. Fishing for carp, yeah, you never know. You might get a channel cat too. But this is what it's all about. Just relaxing, simple fishing, get some corn, just a simple rig, get on out there, have yourselves a good day. I'm having a nice relaxing day. I'm going to keep fishing, folks, because where there's one, there's more. I want to thank you for joining me on today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck and good fishing. I did not expect that. Okay, where's my line?